The ocean covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface and has an average depth of over 2 miles. It is home to one of the greatest mysteries that have ever been witnessed by man. Even with all our technological advancements, we still know very little about the ocean. There are so many things down there that are so scary, mysterious, and unknown. But then again, it is in the ocean that life began and where most of the Earth's biodiversity lies. Welcome to my channel. And today, let's find out what could be hiding beneath the Earth's ocean surface. Before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Lure of the deep. The ocean is full of wonders, and its depths hold countless secrets waiting to be discovered. As humans, we are naturally curious about the world around us, and the ocean has always been a source of fascination for us. From the smallest plankton to the largest whale, the ocean is teeming with life, and every year scientists uncover new species that make us marvel at the beauty and complexity of nature. But the ocean is not just a source of wonder and fascination. It also plays a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate, weather patterns, and providing us with food and resources. Understanding the ocean is therefore crucial for our survival and well-being. However, despite the importance of the ocean, we still know very little about it. In fact, over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored, and there is so much that we don't know about what lies beneath the surface. This lack of knowledge creates a sense of mystery and intrigue around the ocean, and fuels our curiosity to explore further. Many people are drawn to the ocean because of this sense of mystery, and they are eager to learn more about what lies beneath the surface. They want to know what secrets the ocean is hiding and what wonders it has in store for us. The ocean is also a source of inspiration for many people. The vastness and power of the ocean has been celebrated in art, literature, and music for centuries. The ocean has been a source of inspiration for some of the greatest minds in history and has captured the imagination of people from all walks of life. For some, the ocean represents freedom and adventure, while for others, it symbolizes danger and the unknown. Whatever your feelings may be, there is no denying that the ocean is a powerful force that has captured the human imagination for centuries. The ocean is also a place of great beauty. From the vibrant coral reefs to the graceful whales, the ocean is home to some of the most beautiful creatures in the world. The colors and textures of the ocean are truly mesmerizing, and it is a place where you can feel truly connected to nature. Whether you are watching the sunset over the ocean or swimming with dolphins, the beauty of the ocean is something that everyone can appreciate. Despite the beauty and wonder of the ocean, it is important to remember that it is also a powerful force of nature. The ocean can be dangerous and unpredictable, and it is important to respect its power. But with proper respect and caution, the ocean can be a place of great joy and wonder. The ocean is a source of life and sustenance for billions of people around the world. It provides us with food, energy, and resources that we need to survive. The ocean also plays a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate and weather patterns. Understanding the ocean is therefore crucial for our survival and well-being. The ocean is also a place of great mystery and intrigue. Over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored, and there is so much that we don't know about what lies beneath the surface. This lack of knowledge creates a sense of wonder and fascination around the ocean, and fuels our desire to explore further. Finally, the ocean is a source of inspiration and beauty. From the vibrant coral reefs to the graceful whales, the ocean is home to some of the most beautiful creatures in the world. The colors and textures of the ocean are truly mesmerizing, and it is a place where you can feel truly connected to nature. In conclusion, the ocean is a force of nature that has captured the human imagination for centuries. It is a source of life, mystery, beauty, and inspiration. We must respect its power, but we must also continue to explore and understand this vital part of our planet. Who knows what wonders and discoveries await us in the depths of the ocean? Message in a bottle. Imagine yourself standing on a rocky coastline, the wind whipping through your hair as you gaze out at the vast expanse of the ocean. The waves crash against the rocks below, creating a haunting melody that echoes across the shore. You take a deep breath, the salty air filling your lungs, and think about all the mysteries the ocean holds. As you continue to stare out into the horizon, you notice a flash of movement in the distance. At first, it looks like nothing more than a trick of the light, but as you watch, it becomes clearer. It's a bottle bobbing up and down on the waves. Curiosity piqued, you rush down the rocks and wade into the water. The bottle is closer now, within reach. You pull it from the water and brush off the sand and seaweed that have accumulated on its surface. With trembling hands, you twist off the cap. Inside, nestled among layers of cloth, you find a rolled-up piece of parchment. Unfurling it carefully, you see that it contains a faded message written in elegant script. To whoever finds this bottle, I send greetings from a distant land. I am writing to you from a time long past, and the words that follow may seem like a tale from a forgotten age. When I sealed this bottle, the world was very different from what you now know. The oceans were full of wonders, and the depths held creatures beyond your wildest imaginings. I write to you because I have heard rumors of a time when humanity has forgotten the magic of the sea. If you find this bottle, I hope you will take a moment to remember the beauty and mystery of the ocean. May these words serve as a reminder that there are still wonders to be found in this world, if only we take the time to look. Creatures of the deep. The ocean is full of amazing creatures that are perfectly adapted to their environment. One such creature is the anglerfish. These fish live in the darkest depths of the ocean where there is no light to see with. So instead, they have developed a unique ability to create their own light. They do this by using a special organ on their head that contains bioluminescent bacteria. These bacteria produce light that helps the anglerfish to attract prey. Another amazing creature that can be found in the ocean is the giant squid. This massive creature can grow up to 43 feet in length and has huge eyes that are almost a foot in diameter. These eyes are believed to be the largest in the animal kingdom and are thought to help the giant squid to see in the dark depths of the ocean. The ocean is also home to some of the most beautiful creatures in the world, such as the blue whale. This massive mammal is the largest creature that has ever lived on Earth and can reach lengths of over 100 feet. Blue whales are known for their haunting songs that can travel for miles through the ocean. The ocean is also full of strange and unusual creatures that defy our imagination. One such creature is the blobfish. This fish lives in the deep waters off the coast of Australia and is known for its bizarre appearance. Blobfish have a big head and a small body and are often compared to the devilfish. The ocean is also home to some of the most dangerous creatures in the world, such as the great white shark. This massive predator is feared by many and is responsible for hundreds of attacks each year. Great white sharks are known for their aggressive behavior and their razor-sharp teeth. In conclusion, the ocean is full of amazing, beautiful, strange and dangerous creatures that are perfectly adapted to their environment. From the anglerfish to the giant squid, from the blue whale to the blobfish, and from the great white shark, the ocean is home to some of the most incredible creatures in the world. When you hear the word ocean, what comes to mind? The vastness of the water that covers more than 70% of the Earth as surface, or the countless living things it supports? Whatever it is, we can agree that the ocean is full of mysteries yet to be unraveled by man. And the deeper we go into this big water body, the stranger things become. The deep ocean is the largest habitat on Earth. However, until recently, humans knew very little about what lies beneath its waves. That's because no one could really explore this area until technology advanced enough to allow us to do so. Today, we are taking a look at some of the most incredible discoveries that have been made possible thanks to our advancements in submarine technology. From terrifying creatures to shipwrecks from another era, here's what's hidden in the deep ocean. Before we get into it, be sure to smash that like button for more videos. Also, stick around for No. 4 to see one of the creepiest things ever found in the ocean. Number 10. Sunken cities. A team of explorers discovered a sunken city while exploring the bottom of the Black Sea off the coast of Bulgaria and Romania. They believe that the settlement may have been home to Greece or Rome. Citizens of these empires often built settlements on the coasts of the Black Sea hundreds of years ago. But due to earthquakes and rising sea levels, the landmass was submerged. It is thought that the settlement is now around 250 feet underwater and may date back to between 600 BC and 800 AD. As part of their expedition, the team also explored other areas of the Black Sea and discovered many artifacts such as coins, ceramic fragments, and ancient anchors. They were shocked by the number of settlements that they found during their dive. It seems likely that many more will be discovered over time. Number 9. An underwater forest. It looks like something out of a Jurassic Park movie, but this is actually a forest that is located at the bottom of Lake Michigan. The forest is made up of thousands of dead trees that are covered in what appears to be moss. According to reports, the trees were all birches and maples that once grew on the shore of the lake. However, they fell into the water a long time ago and have since decomposed. Despite being underwater for so long, the wood from the trees is still very strong, and it will probably remain there for many more years to come. This discovery was made in 2007 by researchers who were conducting an experiment on the lake. They had never expected to find anything like this, but they were amazed by what they saw. No. 8. A lost submarine. In 2019, an abandoned submarine was discovered on the bottom of the Baltic Sea. The submarine was first discovered by Swedish divers who were exploring the area. They were shocked when they realized that the submarine was filled with weapons and other military equipment. Divers said that they felt uneasy after seeing the submarine because it brought them back to memories of World War II when Germany invaded Sweden. Many German submarines were in the Baltic Sea at the time, and they would often attack Swedish ships. This led to the deaths of many Swedish civilians. It's not clear why the submarine was left in the sea, but it's likely that it was abandoned after being damaged during a battle. It is also possible that it was deliberately sunk so that it would not fall into enemy hands. Number 7. A massive whale fall. Every year, an estimated 14,000 whales die and sink to the bottom of the ocean. When a whale falls to the bottom of the ocean, it becomes a source of food for scavengers such as sharks and crabs. After the scavengers have finished eating the whale, the bones are left behind, and they eventually become part of the seafloor. A team of scientists discovered a whale fall in the Pacific Ocean that weighed over 350 tons. This is equivalent to the weight of a fully grown blue whale. The whale fall was so large that it created a hole in the seafloor. The scientists were able to study the whale fall and learn more about how whales decompose. They found that the decomposition process is very slow and that it can take up to 10 years for a whale skeleton to completely break down. No. 6. Sunken treasure. In 2015, a team of archaeologists discovered a shipwreck that was filled with gold coins. The coins were from the Spanish galleon Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes, which sank in 1804 while trying to transport gold from South America to Spain. The ship was carrying over 16 tons of gold when it sank, which is worth more than $400 million today. The discovery was made by a team led by Michael Platform, a retired banker who is now an amateur archaeologist. The team used a side-scan sonar to locate the wreck and then a remote-operated vehicle to explore it. They found that the ship was in very good condition and that the coins were still inside the ship as hold. Number 5. An underwater river. There is an underwater river in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean that is flowing against the current. The river is located near the Canary Islands and is about 10 miles long. The water in the river is so cold that it has never frozen over, even though it is at the North Pole. Scientists are still trying to figure out how the river is formed and how it is able to flow against the current. But it is thought that the river is caused by a difference in water density. The water in the river is less dense than the surrounding water, so it floats and creates a current that flows in the opposite direction. This current then carries cold water from the North Pole to lower latitudes where it warms up and eventually returns to the North Pole. No. 4. Mysterious hum. For years, people have reported hearing a strange humming noise coming from the depths of the ocean. The noise is known as the bloop, and it is one of the most mysterious sounds ever recorded. The sound is so loud that it can be heard more than 100 miles away, and it is so low in pitch that it can travel through the ocean floor. Some people believe that the sound is caused by a natural phenomenon, such as a gas being released from the ocean floor. Others believe that the sound is caused by a man-made object, such as a submarine. However, the true cause of the bloop remains unknown. No. 3. Bioluminescent plankton. There is a type of plankton that lives in the deep ocean that is bioluminescent. This means that it can produce its own light. The plankton use this ability to camouflage themselves from predators. They are able to turn their lights on and off at will, making them difficult to spot in the dark ocean depths. Scientists believe that the plankton produce light through a chemical reaction. The reaction takes place in the plankton S cells, and it causes them to emit a blue-green glow. This glow is what makes the ocean appear so beautiful at night. No. 2. Titanic's captain's logbook. The captain's logbook from the Titanic was recently discovered in a garage in Massachusetts. The logbook contains details of the ship's journey in the days leading up to its sinking. It was written by Captain Edward Smith, who was in charge of the ship when it struck an iceberg and sank. The logbook was purchased by a man named Bill McMaster at an auction in 2015. He had no idea what the book was when he bought it, but he soon realized that it was important. McMaster contacted the Titanic International Society, and they confirmed that the logbook was from the Titanic. The society is now in possession of the logbook and plans to put it on display. Number 1. Underwater pyramids. There are pyramids that have been discovered on the bottom of the ocean, but the origin of these pyramids is still unknown. The pyramids are located in the Caribbean Sea off the coast of Cuba, and they date back thousands of years. The pyramids are made out of limestone, and they are similar to the pyramids that can be found in Egypt. However, there are several differences between the two. The pyramids in the Caribbean Sea are much smaller, and they are not aligned with the cardinal directions. It's not clear who built the pyramids or why they were built. Some believe that they were built by the Mayans, but this is disputed. The pyramids are a mystery, and we may never know who built them or what they were used for. The Mariana Trench is the next big thing in ocean exploration. Here's why. In 2023, we made some incredible discoveries in the Mariana Trench. And even though it's already been explored quite a bit, there are many more expeditions planned for the coming years that will continue to explore this mysterious place. So let's dive right in. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean and one of the last unexplored places on Earth. It's about 6 miles or 11 kilometers deep, which is almost twice the height of Mount Everest. The trench is located in the western Pacific Ocean and stretches for over 2,500 miles or 4,000 kilometers. Despite its immense size, the trench is only about 7 miles or 11 kilometers wide. For most of history, we knew very little about the Mariana Trench because it was too deep and too difficult to explore. But in recent years, technological advances have allowed us to learn more about this fascinating place. For example, in 2019, a team of scientists used a remotely operated vehicle named Limiting Factor to explore the trench. They found that despite the extreme environment, life still exists in the Mariana Trench. They discovered a new species of shrimp-like animal that lives near hydrothermal vents. These vents are openings in the ocean floor that emit hot water and minerals. They also found other animals such as fish, jellyfish, and even a large squid. Another reason why the Mariana Trench is so interesting is because it may contain evidence of past life on Earth. Scientists believe that the trench could have been home to ancient bacteria and other microorganisms that have since died out. This is because the trench is full of organic matter from dead animals and plants. There is also a lot of iron and other metals in the trench, which could have provided the perfect conditions for life to evolve. If this is true, then studying the Mariana Trench could help us learn more about the origins of life on Earth. But perhaps the most exciting thing about the Mariana Trench is the possibility that it could be hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life. Many scientists believe that aliens could be living in the Mariana Trench, and that it is one of the most likely places in the universe to find intelligent alien life. This is because the trench is so remote and isolated that it would be difficult for humans or other extraterrestrial species to detect. Additionally, the extreme environment of the trench may be similar to the conditions on other planets and moons in the solar system. This means that any life that can survive in the Mariana Trench could also survive on other worlds. One of the main reasons why scientists think that aliens could be living in the Mariana Trench is because it is home to a variety of unusual and bizarre creatures. These animals have adapted to the extreme environment of the trench, and they may be similar to what aliens could look like if they evolved in a similar way. For example, the Mariana snailfish is a small fish that lives in the upper layer of the Mariana Trench. It has no eyes and is completely white, which is thought to be an adaptation to the darkness and cold of the trench. Another strange creature that lives in the Mariana Trench is the Japanese spider crab. This crab can grow to enormous sizes with a leg span of up to 4 meters. It uses its long legs to walk along the seafloor and feed on dead animals that fall to the bottom. It is important to note that there is no concrete evidence of aliens in the Mariana Trench or anywhere else in the world. However, the possibility that they may exist is an exciting idea that has captured the imaginations of scientists and science fiction fans alike. There are many reasons why the Mariana Trench is considered the next big thing in ocean exploration. First, it is one of the least explored areas of the ocean. As mentioned before, the trench is incredibly deep and remote, which makes it difficult to access. Additionally, the extreme environment of the trench, including the high pressure and low temperatures, makes it challenging for humans to stay there for extended periods of time. This has resulted in the Mariana Trench being one of the last unexplored frontiers on Earth. Second, there is a lot of scientific value in exploring the Mariana Trench. As mentioned earlier, the trench is home to a variety of unique and bizarre creatures that have adapted to the extreme environment. Studying these animals could provide valuable insights into the origins of life on Earth and the potential for life on other planets. Additionally, the Mariana Trench is thought to contain vast deposits of minerals and other resources that could be used to help humanity transition to a more sustainable future. Third, exploring the Mariana Trench is simply a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity. Humans have always been fascinated by the unknown, and the Mariana Trench is the perfect place to explore our curiosity. The challenges associated with exploring the trench are great, but the rewards are even greater. Each new discovery in the Mariana Trench brings us one step closer to understanding the mysteries of the ocean and the planet as a whole. So what can we expect from future explorations of the Mariana Trench? In the coming years, we can expect to see even more amazing discoveries made in the Mariana Trench. With advancements in technology, we will be able to explore deeper and more remote parts of the trench than ever before. This will allow us to discover new species of animals and gain a better understanding of the unique ecosystem that exists in this extreme environment. Additionally, we can expect to see more efforts to map the bottom of the Mariana Trench and to search for signs of past or present life. One of the biggest challenges associated with exploring the Mariana Trench is the extreme environment. The pressure at the bottom of the trench is over 1,000 times greater than the pressure at sea level, and the temperature is just above freezing. These conditions make it difficult for humans to work and can damage sensitive equipment. However, scientists are developing new technologies that will allow us to overcome these challenges. For example, new materials that can withstand the extreme pressure at the bottom of the trench are being developed. Additionally, new methods for exploring the trench without disturbing the delicate ecosystem are being explored. Another challenge associated with exploring the Mariana Trench is the cost. Exploring the trench requires expensive equipment and a lot of manpower. However, the scientific value of exploring the trench is so great that it is worth the investment. In fact, many governments and private organizations are investing heavily in Mariana Trench exploration. For example, the Nippon Foundation and GEBCO got together to launch the GEBCO Deep Seabed 2030 project, which aims to map the ocean floor at a resolution of 100 meters or more by 2030. This will provide an unprecedented view of the ocean floor and will allow scientists to better understand the topography of the Mariana Trench. Despite the challenges, the rewards of exploring the Mariana Trench are too great to ignore. We have already learned so much from this unique ecosystem, and we have only scratched the surface of what is out there. As technology continues to improve, we will be able to explore deeper and more remote parts of the Mariana Trench than ever before. And who knows what we might find? We may discover new species of animals, find evidence of past life on Earth, or even find signs of extraterrestrial life. The possibilities are really endless. In conclusion, the Mariana Trench is truly the next big thing in ocean exploration. It is one of the least explored areas of the ocean, and there is a lot of scientific value in exploring it. Additionally, the Mariana Trench is home to a variety of unique and bizarre creatures that could provide us with valuable insights into the origins of life on Earth and the potential for life on other planets. While there are challenges associated with exploring the trench, the rewards are even greater. With advancements in technology, we will be able to explore deeper and more remote parts of the Mariana Trench than ever before. And who knows what we might find? Perhaps we will discover new species of animals, find evidence of past life on Earth, or even find signs of extraterrestrial life. One thing is for sure, the Mariana Trench is truly the next big thing in ocean exploration. Most people who go to the beach are only interested in one thing, getting a tan. But if you're not careful, you might end up missing some of nature's most beautiful spectacles. The ocean at night is full of surprises. When the sun goes down, all sorts of magical things begin to appear. Take a look at these amazing discoveries from the depths of the sea that will leave you speechless. Welcome back, everyone. Here today, you'll see some wonderful images of bioluminescence. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we have to look at this glowing plankton. Bioluminescence is an incredible natural phenomenon where certain organisms can produce light through chemical reactions within their bodies. And plankton, which are microscopic organisms that drift in the ocean's currents, are no exception. These tiny creatures have adapted to use bioluminescence for various purposes, including camouflage, attracting prey, and communication. One common type of bioluminescent plankton is Dina flagellate, which are single-celled organisms with the ability to emit a blue-green glow when disturbed. This can create stunning displays of light as waves crash and mix up the water column, making it appear as if the ocean itself is glowing. Imagine being out on a boat or swimming in the water when suddenly you notice a beautiful blue-green glow all around you. You look up and down, but can't see any light source. It's like the ocean itself is emitting light. That would definitely be a sight to behold. Next, we have to look at this bioluminescent algae. Like plankton, algae also exhibit bioluminescence, which can create equally mesmerizing displays of light. Some types of bioluminescent algae, such as Noctiluca scintillans, are capable of producing red, orange, or yellow glows. These algae often form blooms in coastal waters, turning the surface of the ocean into a shimmering spectacle at night. Now picture yourself walking along a beach one evening, and you notice a strange reddish glow coming from the waves crashing ashore. As you move closer, you see that the sand is sparkling with an otherworldly light. It looks like the beach itself is made of stars. This breathtaking sight turns out to be a bioluminescent algae bloom, a natural phenomenon that occurs when certain types of algae grow rapidly in coastal waters. These algae, known as Noctiluca scintillans, emit a reddish glow when disturbed by wave action or the movement of marine life. As the tide comes in, it carries with it a vast array of tiny organisms, each one glowing with its own unique brilliance. It's as if the ocean has been sprinkled with thousands of tiny stars. The water shimmers and sparkles, creating an otherworldly atmosphere that's both magical and mysterious. Now let's take a look at the deep sea. In the darkest depths of the ocean, far below the reach of sunlight, there's another fascinating example of bioluminescence. Creatures like anglerfish and jellyfish have developed light-producing organs called photophores. These photophores come in various shapes and sizes and serve different functions depending on the species. For instance, some anglerfish use their photophores as lures to attract prey in the darkness, while others use them for camouflage or communication. Imagine you're diving deep into the ocean, exploring the uncharted territories below the surface. As the light from above fades away, you find yourself in a world of perpetual darkness. Suddenly, you spot a strange glowing light in the distance. As you approach, you realize it's an anglerfish, a strange creature with a large gaping mouth filled with sharp teeth and a bioluminescent lure dangling enticingly in front of it. The fish uses its light to attract prey, which is drawn to its shimmering glow before it's too late. It's a fascinating adaptation that allows these creatures to survive in the harshest environments. Speaking of fish, did you know that there is a fish in the sea that can actually light up like a Christmas tree? Believe it or not, it's true. It's known as the hatchetfish, and it says, found in the dark depths of the ocean, where sunlight doesn't reach. To make matters worse, these fish are almost completely black, which makes them incredibly difficult to spot in the darkness. However, they have a secret weapon that helps them to camouflage themselves against the faint light that does penetrate the water. You see, along their sides, they have special photophores that contain layers of reflective material called guanine. This guanine bounces the light away, making the fish appear shiny and silvery, just like a disco ball. In fact, the hatchetfish has so many photophores that it looks like a starry sky sprinkled across the ocean's seafloor. And now it is time to take a closer look at the bioluminescent creatures that live in the darkest depths of the ocean. You won't believe what you're about to see. For starters, have you ever seen a jellyfish that can light up in the darkness like a neon sign? Well, it's not just pretty to look at, but it's also a way for the jellyfish to communicate with other members of its species. You see, each flash of light has a unique meaning, and the jellyfish use it to send messages. For example, one flash might mean that there's food nearby, or another flash could warn of danger. Can you imagine how cool that would be if we could do that too? Just think about it. 1 flash for pizza, 2 flashes for ice cream, 3 flashes for an emergency meeting. Now that would be handy. But wait, there's more. Did you know that some deep-sea creatures like the vampire squid have bioluminescent eyes? Yep, you heard right. They have eyes that glow. It might sound scary, but it's actually a super cool adaptation that helps them survive in the darkness. Their eyes reflect the light from their surroundings, helping them to see better in low-light conditions. And it's not just the vampire squid that has glowing eyes. There are other deep-sea creatures, like the hatchetfish, that also have this amazing ability. Now imagine you re-out on a fishing boat in the middle of the ocean, when suddenly your line goes taut and you feel a powerful pull. You struggle to reel in your catch and finally haul it onto the deck. To your surprise, it's a huge squid with glowing red eyes that seem to stare right through you. You can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at the incredible creatures that live in the deep sea. There are even creatures like the dragonfish that can spit out light. Yes, you heard that right. They can literally shoot balls of light out of their mouths. Now you must be wondering, why would they need to do that? Well, it's all about hunting, my friend. The dragonfish are ambush predators, which means they like to sneak up on their unsuspecting prey and then gulp them down whole. And what better way to distract your prey than by spitting out a bright flash of light right in their face? Talk about a dazzling display. And if you thought that was impressive, just wait until you see the bioluminescent feathers of the hatchetfish. Yep, you heard that right. Feathers. Who knew fish could have feathers? But don't let the name fool you. These aren't your ordinary bird feathers. They're more like tiny, delicate, glowing filaments that shimmer in the darkness. The hatchetfish use these bioluminescent feathers for a variety of purposes, like attracting mates and confusing predators. Now I bet you're curious about what this has to do with the stars. Well, here's where things get really interesting. You see, many deep-sea creatures have evolved to use bioluminescence as a defense mechanism against predators. They can use their glowing lights to startle or confuse their attackers, giving them enough time to escape. In fact, some creatures like the ostracod, which is a small crustacean, can even emit a blinding flash of light that disorients the predators. Now imagine you refloating through the depths of the ocean when suddenly a giant squid with glowing red eyes lunges towards you. You quickly flash a brilliant white light, and the squid is momentarily stunned, giving you time to escape. That's right. These deep-sea creatures are basically like the superheroes of the ocean. They might not wear capes, but they do have superpowers. So next time you look up at the stars, remember that you're looking at more than just distant suns and planets. You're also seeing the light of countless bioluminescent creatures that call the deep sea home. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll discover even more amazing examples of bioluminescence in the depths of our oceans. Until then, we can marvel at the wonders that we've already seen and dream of the incredible creatures that may still be hiding in the darkness. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and share with your friends. We'll see you next time.